Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to Rain to episode 73 of Aikatsu Friends. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. It didn't finish. God dang it. Stupid freaking download. Freaking ones within. I have to re-download it again. Nice boots. Alicia. Pretty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because they're the only ones that had the jewels, while the rest of y'all don't. Okay, hold on. Let me try something real quick. I might freeze for a moment, so just know that I'm doing something real quick. Let's see if that works. See, okay, now the biggest thing I'm wondering, are they going to have each and every one of these girls perform animated, or is it just really going to be Honeycat doing, like, animated performance today? Yeah, no one's there. Maybe because it's too cold? Mm-mm. I don't think so. I wonder why there's no heater. Hmm. Well, yes, it is a normal thing there, but as freezing as that is outside currently, and the fact is that you all are cold even inside, that's not normal. A giga cold wave. Mhm. You'll do fine, babe. Yeah, everybody else is here with you. You know what they could do? They could put heaters around the stage and like people could huddle up and then like maybe around them. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking outside of the box. No, they actually did. Yeah. Okay. They're doing it like that one episode from season one where they did like it was the TV show and everybody just had a performance. Makes sense. So good, B. So I still kind of want Wakaba to get a friends unit, but I feel like, we're waiting for the new girl to come in however long this is going to take. I feel like since we are now in September, we're going to maybe until like halfway point of episode 70, 80. Basically dance. Plus it'll make you warmer. Mm-hmm. Of course, those two are going. Got hot chocolate too. Oh, that looks so good. I'm hungry. Warm water. Oh, the Wakaba floats. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, who just drinks warm water by themselves? See, I love the fact that they don't have to really go through like the transformation sequence part, they can just go ahead and start it. It's good. You don't always need to do that. Thank you. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Not only with this episode, but the episode that was in season 1. I talked about it in the last episode that I did, which was last night or the night before. Friday night. That was when I recorded it. The movie for the second season, or really the third and fourth season of Aikatsu, where it was the award show and it was just really showing performances and everything. That's what this is. Excuse me. But you will show up for these two. Okay. Don't know why. You don't really need to, but okay. They just had to do it for one. So, of course, if they're doing it for Honey Cat, it's going to happen for Pure Palette. They're like, oh, we got time. We could show, like, at least one. So, take the ones who were technically ending the pre-fest and the main fest. Yeah. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I know it. Come on. Like, they've done it before, so why stop now, you know? But I just, in my opinion, you don't always need to do it every single episode. So, I mean, it's just, look at Pretty Cure. Pretty Cure don't do the transformations every single freaking episode. They may do, like, it may be, like, 30 seconds of the transformation scene instead of, like, almost a minute of the transformation. So they have to, like, scrunch it down even more once all the girls are together. So, I mean, do that. That's smart. Let her float your boat. He's so cute. My puppy. And that's only day one. Why did she, yeah, oh no. That's Aine's brothers and sisters. For a moment, I was gonna be like, wait, why does she look like? Hey, Sleepy. I mean, seriously, it was a good episode, though. Even though it's just an episode that's just performance is the whole entire time, it's still good. I mean, this is essentially day one. Even though they say it's a pre-show and main show are two different things, it's in a way like Coachella or any other festival where there's performances for several days, but this is only really going to last for like, what I say, 2 days. It feels more like 24 hours, maybe. It could last longer unless they're gonna do something else where maybe all the girls perform a song together, which they could do the main theme song that, the first song that Aine and Mio performed together. But I mean, it's really up to what Bandai really has in store for these girls, and I don't know. I'm just ready to hear I Believe Again, the Love Me Tear. That's it. Best girls, best units. I mean, best Honey Cat. They came on this episode, and I'm happy for that. But I mean, still, as I said, you don't really always need to have a transformation scene in every single episode of this show, or really any show that deals with idols / magical girls. But sometimes you necessarily have to have it. But I mean, I understand that they have to do it sometimes. But sometimes it gets a little bit repetitive, because you already know it's kind of the same thing with certain performances. Especially like I will say everybody except a little bit of I Believe and a little bit of Let Me Tear. Okay, how do I feel about the fact that they're moving on Saturdays? Alright, so I mean the preview looks nice, but like, how do I honestly feel about them moving to Saturdays? I'm not really too mad about it. I think the biggest thing is because for me personally, sometimes the episodes don't get subbed until about Saturday or Sunday. So this is essentially going to mean like, if they can get the subs out and done by Saturday, I could have videos out by Saturday, like once October comes by. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like if it's not that, maybe it'll have to go on Sundays, because ultimately I really don't know. But the one thing that I hope they do with Aikatsu and Parade that they're kind of really doing with this, as I said, the performances get a little bit repetitive after a certain amount of episodes. Like with Love Me Tear, you know, performing for the first time since season 1. That was good because we hadn't seen them perform together. We've always really now officially seen them separate. And then going back to last week's episode, seeing these two come together as a whole once again, it just felt like a breath of fresh air. Same thing with the I Believe one, because that's such a brand new performance that it's like, oh, okay, you want to kind of look at all these other performances and say, okay, this has been too repetitive. They've been using these performances way too much. Like, I don't even remember how many times they've played like the Pure Palette one or even the Honey Cat one. A little bit of Reflect Moon, because not every episode, like, typically sometimes whoever they focus on in the episode, 50 out of 50, they're either the ones going to perform or it's somebody else. Like, if it's a Pure Palette main episode, you already know Pure Palette is going to perform. Either it's Mio or Aine together, or Mio by herself or Aine by herself. Somebody's performing. And it's kind of the same thing with the solo ones. Those have gotten repetitive too. Because I remember towards like season 1 of Aikatsu, I think by the time when we were at the halfway point, or maybe even by episode 20, 12, 20, or 25 for the show, a lot of people got a little repetitive of hearing the main theme song over and over again. Especially even like the first few episodes, you're hearing it with Ichigo, you're hearing it with Aoi, then you hear it with Ron and the girl that she goes against, and then eventually you're hearing it every single time until Eureka and Otomoe. No, because Otomoe came in like very early on and she performed it, but when Otomoe came in with her own solo song, that was when everybody was like, okay, so we're not going to be listening to this song anymore. But once everybody gets their unique solo song, you're trying to figure out, oh, okay, when are we going to have like a solo? When are we going to have a duet? When are we going to have a unit of 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, whatever, do a different song? Because yes, the songs do get repetitive after a certain amount of episodes. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just sometimes you need to just do a little bit better. And as much as I love the series and I can still bash and say good and bad things, because I can say it as someone who really loves the show and as a critic of the show. But at the same time, it's really up to them. They can do whatever the heck they want, but that's just my thing. If you still want people, because like everyone, from what I've seen from other Aikatsu, like people who post videos on YouTube, and you can look in that comment section, you will see some people say it gets a little repetitive after like episode whatever, where a song gets repeated multiple times, or they continuously show a song because officially, okay, like way before Wakaba was even ready to do her solo stuff, they kept showing a certain song over and over and over again. And then finally when Wakaba came in, everybody was like, oh my god, like, thank you, because we all wanted it and / needed it. But, you know, like I said, whatever they do, it's up to them. But yeah, I think Saturdays is a good thing. It's just now we're gonna probably hope and pray to see if they'll be able to, really, the people who sub the show are able to get them out by Saturday. Because if they do, especially like once when my new shows start officially on Saturday, because as of right now, I don't know how many shows I'll have on Saturday, plus the non-seasonal shows that I'll watch. And if I do have enough time, and if it comes out quickly, and if it gets subbed quickly, then I can get it out on Saturdays. But we ain't really gonna know until October 5th, which technically I think it's a Friday. It's Saturday for them, but I think it's Friday for us. But we ain't gonna know until that day. But other than that, guys, that is my reaction video to episode 73 of Aikatsu Friends. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Master Squad. And of course, I will see you guys officially all either next Sunday or Monday, depending on what time the episode comes out, for episode 74. Bye, guys.